Hello and welcome to Reviews. As always, I'm Plume Noir. This is Butters. I just started this video for the third time. I keep moving a little bit, and then Butters comes into the frame. She always thinks I'm taking pictures of her. So anyway, this is a video I wanted to get out last night because a lot came in this week. So I have Fantastic Four. What else do I have over here? Avengers No More. Superior Spider-Man. But yeah, I wanted to get this one done last night. But as I mentioned, I'm on call, and the joke is that whenever uh, on my team, whenever I'm on call, I get all the weird stuff. Everything seems to go pear-shaped and sideways when I'm on call. And yeah, that's kind of what happened. I ended up having to work last night, and so yeah, I didn't get a chance to get to this until now, so I'm behind. I really want to be ahead of my videos. So anyway, I apologize for that, but that's what happens. Yeah, I don't do a Patreon or anything like that. This is, you know, I guess you get what you pay for. Let's go with that. As always, I'm glad you're watching, but yeah, I got a real job, and unfortunately, when I'm on call, duty calls. So I gotta do what I have to. So anyway, West Coast Avengers. As you know, I have been following this book because I like the old West Coast Avengers, and I like Gwenpool. I liked her solo series. I like Hawkeye, Clint, that is. I really don't know a heck of a lot about Kate Bishop. I think I picked up a couple issues of her solo series. I was in Ollie's the other day and I saw they had some of the trade paperbacks of her series, so I thought about picking those up, but I'm lazy. Anyway, one thing I noticed about this cover, yeah, I think I made fun of it the last video I did for the previous issue. Yeah, they're doing the whole Charlie's Angels pose. See, we get the three girl members on the team to do this. And you know me, I like covers that are either striking or cover, summarize the issue. And I mean, this pose has been done to death. I mean, and I finally realized something about Kate's costume here. I know the uncovered shoulders. That's actually fashionable right now in women's fashion. Um, it looks kind of silly, but yeah, you see that a lot. But the hole in the hips. I mean, if you kind of cover it, it kind of looks like those high cut swimsuit leotard things. But when we just have the hole with a useless belt that's not attached to anything, because this is all one piece here, you can see. What purpose do these holes serve? I mean, it's just the belt rubbing against her hips because it's not attached to anything. So yeah, this cover just really made me realize how silly those hip holes are. People talk about Power Girls cleavage hole, but at least that's distraction. This is just chafing. So anyway, let's go into the issue. We have Gwenpool running down the beach. Does she even try to keep a secret identity? I know her name's Gwendolyn Poole, Gwenpool, haha. But she just has tops made that look like her hero outfit. Okay, fine, whatever. And this is just pretty much the bottom half of her costume. And yeah, why is she running? Oh, haha. It's the land shark that she got. Jeff, the baby land shark, and it's just a dolphin, ma'am. Yes, I'm going to keep using that joke every single time. Because the land shark's not funny, so I'm going to use old SNL things. I've done it every single time, and I want to keep doing it. Because it shows how silly this book is. So we have Ramon Watts, who is Johnny's sister, and America Chavez watching this, and um, Jeff is so going to bite someone. Yeah, whatever, huh? Because it says not going to bite anyone. Well, it's not going to bite you, probably. So yeah, they talk a little bit about America's upset that all she does is basically punches and teleports. I mean, yeah, okay, I came here to help, and she mostly uses me as a glorified cab service that can also punch things. That is your power. I mean, you teleport and you're super strong and you fly. I mean, she's using you for what your powers are. I mean, What did you expect? So anyway, of course, then they kiss because they immediately found two people that are lesbians. Immediately start dating. Whatever. Uh, so it's official. You are dating Ramon. Yes. Can you talk about that? It's new. It's good. It's none of your business. Why are we still doing this whole talking to the camera thing? I said in the early issues I thought it was something to do with MODOK, but it's not. Uh, it's stupid, is what it is. It's lazy. So we go to Avengers, West Coast Avengers headquarters. Sort of. It's more like a construction site? Question mark. Construction is life's real supervillain. No, no, no. Stop trying to be funny. Stop trying to be funny. And why is this still being built 8 issues in? Maybe it's because they're living in it. So then we have Kate's being woken up. Are you asleep? What's that? Yeah, trying to be funny. Haha. And we have Novar, who's trying to explain his strange conspiracy theory. And, wait, it makes perfect sense. Okay, start again. See, he's in this tiny half shirt. He's in one of Quentin's shirts, you see, and it doesn't fit him because he's bigger than. Why is he wearing Quentin's clothes? Okay, if he needed a shirt, Johnny. I know there's the whole weird boyfriend thing going on, but couldn't you get a shirt from him? Or Clint? Okay, so here's the problem. He's trying to explain his conspiracy theory that involves Skrulls and kidnapping and how it connects to Madame Mask. And so you have this thing where Kate Bishop has fallen asleep. Okay, explain it again. So it's going to be a wall of crazed text behind him. And, okay, so since that is moving the plot, wouldn't it be a good idea for us to kind of know what's going on? Sure, you can make him sound crazy, but you just wasted a couple pages on all this. What did he find at Madame Mask? What was the connection? This is information that would be kind of important. But no, let's just, everyone goes along with it, and, I believe you. Maybe it's not Skrulls. And I suppose people are just abducting themselves and sacrificing themselves in some backward Skrull ritual? Wait, people are being abducted? So and he says, "Of course, Kate. Do you think Skrull cults just walk around not abducting people?" So Clint stands up and says, "Way to bury the lead, kid." Okay, fine. Makes sense. The whole thing is about people being abducted. And he's going on with this whole big conspiracy. Fine. Find out why people are being abducted. Clint's right. And then Novar says, "Wait, you're in?" That doesn't imply. And of course, Clint's like, "Of course we're in." All he did was stand up. He said, "Way to bury the lead, kid." Wait, you're in? That doesn't imply, the dialogue does not flow like that. And that's the problem with this issue. I mean, it's like, this is first draft. Kelly's just now turning in first drafts. So we get the page, of course, where Johnny's sister's worried about him. He can, be hurt and be killed, whatever, because she ended up going to the House of Mirrors thing before. And then we get this weird panel. And this is what I talk about. This is the weird faces issue. I suppose this is supposed to be Johnny leaning in to kiss his sister on the cheek. You just jinxed yourself, Johnny. But instead, this looks like, if you did not have context, it looks like he's leaning in to kiss her on the lips. It looks like he's leaning in to kiss his lesbian sister on the lips. At the very worst, their lip rings are going to get caught together. Oh, goodness. Do you think they got them at the same time? Do you think they bought them like in a set and they split them? Holy cow, holy. Okay, I need to stop from the issue for a second. I need to look at this ad. This Marvel Rising #1. Didn't they already have this? Didn't I see a different ad? But what happened to Squirrel Girl? Look at this. She let herself go? I mean, look how thick she is. Now, she's a very agile character. Remember, she takes after squirrels and does anything a squirrel can do. I think she said that in one issue, but look at this. Holy cow! I've picked up the Squirrel Girl comic from time to time, and yeah, she's never been shown to be that thick. Oh boy, I just had to stop at that because it distracted me from how bad this comic is. So their plan: Kate Bishop is a bad leader. So people are being abducted, right? It's going to be two teams. Clint, America, and Fuse, and Novar are going into the cult with me as potential new recruits. We'll be undercover, but Clint will be going in as a celebrity. Yeah, stupid air quote joke. Choir, I want you to take Gwen into Madame Mask's operation and see what you can find. You're also our backup should things go wrong. And of course, Gwen gets upset. I'm on the B team. Your leadership skills are absolutely. I'm starting to agree with him. I mentioned this in a previous issue. I used to hate this character, but he's now the audience surrogate. He is the one that's like, is saying what we're all thinking. But then Gwen points out that she just made you a team leader, Quentin. And he's like, oh yeah. What? Again, things that don't match. What reaction is this like, oh yeah? He was just upset, really upset a moment ago, and then you get this face. The art in this book is fine otherwise. It's just that some of these faces and reactions don't match up. So what's this? It's Novar's image inducer thing. Why do I need that? Well, we all agreed that you maybe weren't famous enough on your own to get in. So you're pretending to be, wait for it, Simon Williams. Okay, so Wonder Man is Clint's friend. They were on the West Coast Avengers together. Clint was on a very public trial where he was acquitted of killing the Hulk in Civil War II, which in Marvel time was probably just, last year? I think Clint would be a bigger name than Wonder Man. And that's really a bad idea. It's just an image inducer. He doesn't have any of Wonder Man's powers or his, invulnerability. So, yeah. If anything goes pear-shaped with that, he's in deep, deep crap. So, yeah, he's the celebrity coming to join and to get in. Why didn't they have America go in with the image inducer and go in as Captain Marvel? That way if something happens, she is pretty much tough enough to be able to get out. So, of course, they're complaining that he's drinking champagne while they're the regular recruits. They're put in desks to fill out forms, which includes access to all the secrets and tools the Shifting Sun can offer you, because it's the Temple of the Shifting Sun. And you know what? I knew immediately what it was. I took a guess, and yeah, I'll come back to that. So yeah, she signs a fake name, and well, that's just terrific. And hey, I love your enthusiasm, but let's get you guys some uniforms. Okay, uniforms. And Novar's like, well, maybe they'll be great. And again, faces. Look at Kate. Look at this. She suddenly develops like a unibrow, and her pupils disappear. Oh, wait, did her chin just form an emoji? I think her chin is smirking at me. See, it's winking, and her chin is flirting with me. So yeah, then we get this stupid, how horrible this is. He's posing, and it's just pants and white t-shirts, and they just kind of look like Mormons. They're going into a cult that stripping of individual identity is a huge thing in cults. Why are they surprised? Kate is a bad leader. So, why the cult went through the trouble of having them change shirts, change clothes into this outfit when it turns out, oh, the cult knew that they were the West Coast Avengers already, and so they're going to be a blood sacrifice. Yeah. Oh, so how is Gwen and Quentin doing? Well, they knocked out a couple people, and Quentin, of course, is complaining um, that they're behind a dumpster. They're taking clothes, so yeah, they're sneaking in, basically dressed as Madame Mask's guards, and yeah, they immediately get discovered. Um, hey, uh, no one around here has pink hair, which of course they both have pink hair. I can't believe we were outed by pink hair. Really, hey, that's another thing. Uh, Gwen, I don't think your hair is long enough to tie back like that. I'm a guy with long hair. I know what's like the, length like that. Yeah, you see that? Uh, yeah, your hair is not really long enough to tie back like that. And I'm just saying. So, what's a password? 8? That is actually right. Except you're surprised by it, and neither of you look right, like at all. That's like the only smart thing, the only kind of funny thing in this book. Yeah, she gets the password right, haha. I mean, maybe that's part of her power, how she's been kind of depowered. Maybe it's just, she doesn't have that comic book awareness like she used to, maybe just a little bit, and it allows her to correctly guess a password. So, yeah, here's where it gets dumb. See, remember, this team has two really powerful members. Kid Omega, who's Quentin Quire, and America Chavez. And America Chavez is already complaining about her role. So what do we have? He knocks out this one guard, and everyone else comes and attacks. And you know, Gwen says, I've really gained an appreciation for the plight of red shirts. So this will be way less bloody than usual, probably. And then you get her attacking and fighting, and basically disemboweling them. Slice, dice, more slice. Oh, so hip random, right? And yeah, that's the other thing I did not point out because Quentin, remember that I was just saying about the most powerful person? He gets snuck up on and punched in the back of the head and knocked out. You see, they've been having to do this in each issue. Do something with Quentin to get him kind of off the plate, whether he's just rescuing people or his powers are being affected by ultrasonics, or we'll just knock him out. Because Quentin has the ability to solve things like that. Why have him on the team? What? This is poor placement. This is a poor plan. So yeah, once he does wake back up, he's then able to knock everyone else out. Why didn't he do that like at the very beginning? He said it wasn't impossible, but and then of course one of the women there who's about to hit him again is Kate's mother that we just saw in the last issue. And yeah, it's stupid. This book is dumb. Previous issues have had the ability to at least have a little bit of humor and like, okay, this is kind of silly, let's just go with it. Yeah, I'm not even going to finish the last few pages. Yeah, it's not Skrulls. It's not Skrulls. And it's a complaint I have about this issue because I'm going to spoil it. Actually, the thing for the next issue kind of spoils it anyway because, so, it was vampires. Now, what's going on in the main Avengers book is we have the big Avengers thing going, the big vampire war of the vampires, the vampire civil war going on. Why do we have vampires in this book? At least they don't seem to be concerned about this whole Civil War thing. Are they trying to tie it in? Maybe these ones are trying to recruit for the what's going on. I don't know. But it seems really out of place where you have the Avengers in one book being, sworn by vampires, having a vampire civil war, yet you have vampires being the main antagonist in this book. It's kind of like when the Submariner was in X-Men Red as a team member, while over in the main Avengers book, he had declared war on the surface world. Editorial, I don't even know how to get their attention anymore, because they don't care. This is a first draft of an issue. Um, Kind of a dumb cover. It's okay. It's your typical Charlie's Angels. Doesn't say anything about the book. We have all these silly faces where things, and the whole plot is basically they're going to infiltrate a cult to find out where people are being abducted. But at the same time, they have Quentin and Gwenpool going over to Madame Masks to find a connection. They don't even know what they're looking for. Novar, you said you had a connection. You said you found a connection between Madame Mask and the temple. What connection? What did you find? Could this be explained? Because obviously Quentin and Gwen don't know it because they even said they don't know what they're looking for. This book is stupid. It's first draft. It's a stupid faces issue, and 5 o'clock. I've been very easy on this book because I feel that sometimes when Kelly Thompson is being humorous, some of the jokes kind of land. Not all of them, but I say about half of them. There have been parts of previous issues where I've gone, huh, yeah, that's not bad. Not so with it's just it's not even trying. Oh God, just and again this whole take on the stupid real world thing that's still going on. Um, the construction's still going on. What's the point of all this? Who cares? I'm done. Just get this out of here. I'm not even going to tear it up because that's I don't like to destroy the books. I've done it in the past, but if there was one I was going to destroy, it'd be that one. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to try and get caught up. I have a heck of a lot more I want to do. So as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.